Hey gang, it's Mike here, and today I'm going to walk through how to properly structure your columns and form fields so that they show up properly on desktop and on mobile platforms. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop into our form fields. I'm just going to build a simple lead capture for this, and we're going to go column test. Okay, and what you'll see is a standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no big deal. Okay, I'm going to share this real quick. Or I guess I have to save it as template first. It's always the little things. I'll go share. I'm going to take the iframe code, copy that. I'm going to show you how this looks on my test link of a website. So we'll do that, and I'm going to edit this test frame code. Again, this is a off of my website. This is just a test page, so it doesn't really matter what we got here. And of course, it's always gross when you first do it. Okay, cool. Size is good there. That's way too tall, but that's okay. All right, we get the idea. Awesome. Yeah, doesn't have to be perfect. So as you'll see, it flows really nicely. It's just the 1, 2, 3, 4, just straight down the line, kind of exactly what we had with the actual Dubsado form builder, right? So that's great. However, what if on the desktop version you want to have this first name next to last name and all that kind of stuff? So let's go to edit. So let's say I want to have my columns next to each other so that they're more compact on the desktop platform. Number one, I always keep the container name open just for it's easier to find, especially when you're going back and forth and editing these, because it does get sticky and really annoying. So first name, we're going to throw that there, and last name we're going to throw here, okay? And just to add on more details so we see what happens, I'm going to add email underneath first name, and I'm going to put phone underneath last name, okay? So typically when you have someone fill this out, you want it to go first name, last name, email, phone, or something like that, right? That's just the order I'm assigning. Tell you what, to make this super easy and really blatant, I'm going to go 1, 2, wrong field, 3, 4, okay? Just so you can see how this works, okay? So we're going to hit save. Form saved successfully. That's a tongue twister. I used to have a list when I was a kid. All right, now we're going to go back to here, and I'm just going to go off the page, come back to it, and on the desktop, it looks fine. But when we look at the mobile, you'll see the order goes 1, 3, 2, 4. That's not good, right? That's not what we want. The reason why is the way Dubsado reads columns is it goes straight down the one and then straight down the other. So what happens is, I'm going to go back to this. If I go preview, and I do it on the desktop version, okay, what's going to happen is when I type in, I'm going to go Mike, and when I hit tab, which is what you can typically hit on your keyboard to move to the next field, if I hit tab, it goes to email, right? I want it to go to last name. Now, you can say, okay, well, this is kind of stupid. The easy fix here is just to put last name underneath, first name, and put this one up here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do that. It's just, at least in Western cultures, we read left to right. So in our brains, it's easier to see it go first name, last name, this, that, and you go down the list kind of in a zigzag pattern, right? So how do we get around this? Well, here's how we do it. You're basically going to nest and or stack containers or columns. So what we'll do is we'll take another column field, we'll put it, oh, that's right. So I'm going to put it at the top here, and I'm going to make this a single column, okay? One column, and I'm going to call this one total container, pardon me, just for the sake of naming, right? We have a true columns title. We're going to drag that into here, okay? This looks redundant, but watch what happens. I'm going to take another set of columns, and I'm going to put it underneath. I'm going to try to. This is what I meant by sticky. You can do it. Okay, fine, I'll put it above. Two columns container, and then I'm going to drag this one on top of that one. Again, sometimes you have to do weird things to make it work and stick. And now I'm going to take email, put it into this 2 column, and phone into this 2 column, and I'm going to put last name back over here. First name, last name, email, phone, right? So it's got that zigzag patterning. And all we did was we changed how we built it all together. So I'm going to hit save. Yes, please overwrite it. Save successfully. Cool. And then we're going to go back to here. Go off the page, come back so it updates. And on our desktop, everything looks right. It goes first name, last name, email, phone. And if we look on mobile, hey, look, it went 1, 2, 3, 4. First name, last name, all that good stuff. Okay? That's exactly what we wanted. So, again, this is how you would set it up so that you go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's kind of obnoxious, but it's just the way that Dubsado reads columns. It's always want to go down vertically on the first left one, then the next column to the right of that, and then if you have multiple columns, it's going to go to the right of that, to the right of that. So just for S and Gs, let's build a 3-column example, right? Got it to work. Okay, so we're going to drag in a couple of these. We're going to go short and, whoops, hang on, can't do that yet. No, go here. 3, boom. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to call this 3. Actually, no, we're on 5. 5. I know how to count. 5, we'll call address, close, short answer, 6, city. And then we'll go short answer again. State. Oop, there's a 7 in there. Okay. Get rid of the container title. Right, so now we're going to do, it's the exact same way I built it. We have the single column holding all of the smaller containers, and then we're just putting the 2, and the 3 underneath that. So here's what that's going to look like when we go back to Chrome. Again, refresh the page. On the desktop side, right, see, it loaded properly. And on the mobile side, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it did it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I know it's kind of hard to see this just from a standpoint of how I'm building it, but that's how you build these containers such that you can force your user to go left to right, and just continually down the order. And actually, just to prove that it works, let me go back to Chrome. I'll go preview. Right, so we know that's working here. We're going to go desktop, and same field. I'm going to go Mike Blatzer, and I'm just hitting tab. .com 931 303 1932 tab. See, it every time I'm hitting tab, it's going in the proper order that I want it to. Cool. Okay, guys, I hope this all makes sense. I hope you understand it. If you don't, please give me a shout. I will be happy to explain this further. I may make a diagram to add on to here just so it's a little bit easier in case it's not, again, totally understandable. All right, so thank you for your time. If you like the content you're seeing, if you want me to keep making videos explaining how to make Dubsado work, please subscribe to this channel. I also do photography videos. If you have questions, please comment down below. I will try to respond to every single one. Actually, I will, because right now I don't have any followers, but I will respond. Okay, cheers. Have a good one, guys.